olduğun yerden hemen kalkman gerek. Adım at ki gerçekleşsin her dilek. Bekliyor seni parlak bir gelecek. Sen ona gittikçe o sana gelecek. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel.
A world full of joy and smile, a world where everyone will live by satisfaction and learn to survive in the outside world. Justinglish style. Learn, play, sing and dance. Do what you don't see anywhere else. Learn, play, sing and dance. Do but do Justinglish style.
Hayat devam ettikçe bitmez bu yarış. Sen de bir dil öğren, macerayla tanış. Hayat devam ettikçe bitmez bu yarış. Sen de bir dil öğren, bu dünyaya karış. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel.
Knife.
Knife. Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
Pronunciation.
Enthusiastic.
Enthusiasm. Enthusiastic.
Reci bilmiyorum.
Recipe.
Recipe. Recipe.
Bir daha.
Recipe.
Clark.
Clark.
Pronunciation.
Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel.
example, hey guys, welcome back to the class. Yes, I think there's some, we have internet or some connection problems. Sorry for that. And yes, we're talking about, this is Eric Barak with you, upper intermediate. The time is 11 minutes past 6 p.m. A very good evening to you. We were talking about a contrast. All right, my darling students. Now make sure that you are here in the class. Don't sleep. And all right, we are going to talk about a lot of things together. So sit back and relax, but don't sleep. Please don't sleep in the class, all right? And okay, we got a lot of sincere. It's Mehmet here. Murat Özkan says, hi Eric, I'm so happy. Hello, I am happy too. We got here Galani Ekar says, they're amazing stories. Great. Thank you so much for that. And my darling students, I'm sorry if I'm not able to pronounce your Turkish names. You know, Turkish language is so difficult for me, but not to worry, we will handle it, all right? So we are talking about here, clause of contrast. You use contrast clauses when you want to make two statements, one of which contrasts with other or makes it appear unexpected or surprising, all right, my darling students? Now let's have a quick look, not on my face, it's written on the blackboard. Look on the board, Mehmet. And Gilani, look on the board. Great. It says there, number 1, although the boy was injured, he didn't give up. Now, for example, what? The first contrast means what happened was that the boy was injured, but the second part says he didn't give up. Now, that is what happens, is a contrast of the clause. All right? Now, number 2 says, in spite of having a headache, hey, no, I don't have a headache, my darling students. I'm fine. This is an example. Instead of a headache, I enjoyed the film. I'm enjoying the film, all right? Now, that means what? In the second sentence, in spite of having a headache, a severe headache, but I enjoyed the film. So, my other part was what? That I was still enjoying the film, all right? Now, we were talking about, I'm going to do a quick recap for you, my darling students. What are connectors of contrast? Now, remember, when you say connectors are actually, they have a special role in the grammar. They have a special role in speaking. When you speak, and they have a special role when you're writing sentences. All right, darlings? Remember, connectors are used between two sentences or they are used between the words, all right? So contrast showing ideas between two. Example of connectors. We have various connectors which we are highlighting in sentences all the time we talk. All right, my darling, my valuable, my loving children, all right? Now here we got, for example, let's have a look in the brown color. It says, but, although, even though, despite, the fact that, however, nevertheless, despite, in spite of, and yet. Now, these are your connectors, all right? Now, let's have a look together and study together, and later we will do an exercise together. 14 minutes past 6, a very good evening to you. If you've come into my class right now, this is Eric Barak, upper intermediate, just English, all right, guys? Although and even though can be used at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence. Now, what I'm going to explain to you is that our connectors like although and even though can be used before you start a sentence, or they can also come between our sentences. Alright, my darling students, I hope you're enjoying the class. Are you enjoying the class or not? Hello? Are you sleeping or are you listening? My darlings, where are you? Don't sleep. Are you enjoying? Great. Now, example 1. Although she had said the words, I love you, several times, he had not uttered them. I'm going to repeat the example again. Although she said the words, I love you, several times, he had not uttered them. Alright? Number 2, although your connector is in the starting of a sentence. If you go to number 2, my darlings, look there. Although she was far away, she could see that he was watching her. Alright? Now that's again your connector is in the starting of a sentence. But my darling students, don't look at my face. It's written on the board. If you see your number 3, it says there, certainly this could happen, although the odds are remote. Wow, that's great. I'm getting a lot of messages here. And I got a message from Matt. Hamra says, listening, don't worry. Oh, I know, Matt, you are listening to me. There are a lot of you guys. I love you guys. Don't sleep. Promise me you're not going to sleep in the class and you're going to watch me. Don't worry, it's a great fun. After I explain you although and even though, we're going to have an exercise together and we're going to bring in our magical box. He will help us to get the answer, so don't worry, alright? Great. Now guys, if you don't have my email address, remember you can drop me an email during the course of the week. And if you want to know anything about the grammar, about the vocabulary, just drop me an email. And my email address is barackeric1429@gmail.com. Alright, my darling students. Now let's go into our next example. Now this example, I want you guys to help me to identify our connector. Alright? Guys, look example number 1. They ran to catch the train, although they still missed it. Now, what is it saying here, guys? Hey, darling students, where are you? Would you like to tell me what's happening there? They ran to catch the train. Ran to catch the train, although they missed the train. Now, what happened? They tried the level best to catch the train, but they still missed the train. Am I right? Did you understand, my darling students, or not? Hello, I'm talking to you. Are you sleeping? Love you, darlings. Where are you? Are you listening to me and are you understanding it? 18 minutes past 6 o'clock. Where are you? Hey, Mehmet, Matt, and Gilanika. Good. Well done. You're in the class. You're not sleeping. And listen to me very carefully. Well done. We got number 2 here, example 2, and I'm going to go for an exercise very soon. Example 2. Despite a good night's sleep, Emily still felt tired. Now, my darling students, if you see there on the blackboard, it says, despite a good night's sleep, Emily still felt tired. Now, what does it mean there? That though it was like a good night's sleep Emily had, but still she was feeling tired. Now, darling students, don't forget when you have 2 sentences, don't forget to add your comma between 2 sentences. And you can see the comma is right there. It's not here, it's there. Good. Now, example 3. They played cricket despite or in spite of the rain. Now, that means what? That they, now guys, listen to me. They means many people. Elif says, hi there. Hi, Elif. Welcome to the class. and you are upper intermediate with me, Eric Barak, and this is the first hour of our class. Thank you for coming to my class. 20 minutes past 6. A very good evening to you. And this is upper intermediate, just English. Number 3, they played cricket despite or in spite of the rain. Now guys, let's do an exercise together. Get ready. Guys, you need energy. Let's start exercise 1. And guys, keep your pencil, paper, and paper ready. Try to write down these sentences and let me know the right answers. Fill in the gaps with although, despite, or in spite. Now you have 3 connectors. 1, 2, 3. Although, despite, and in spite. My darling students, give me the answers. And once you give me your answers, we are going to check with our magical box what is the right answer. So let's go with sentence number 1. Dash my warnings, he kept on smoking. Guys, number 1. Dash my warnings, he kept on smoking. Oh, we got here. Say hey, hi teacher, thanks for all the information. Hey, great, don't say thanks. And my darling students, just call me Eric or you can call me Barak. Never call me teacher or hojam. I love to be called. Hi, Eric. Hi, Barak. I will be happy. Love you, my darlings. Let's do number 1. Tell me now, what is going to be your connector for number 1? Although, despite, or in spite. Which one is going to come there? Tell me now. Although, despite, or in spite, number 1. Hello, my darling says, okay, we got an answer. Hi, Sybil, welcome to the class. Hussein, hi, welcome. Great, guys. Oh my God, darlings, you're back to the class. I'm so happy. Good. Number 1 and number 2. Give me the answer for number 1, number 2, and number 3. Your number 1 sentence is dash my warnings. He kept on smoking. Hey guys, don't smoke. Smoking is not good for health. But Eric Barak loves you. Number 2, dash she didn't want to see the Lord of the Rings. She enjoyed it in the end. Number 3, dash of being bad at pool. She beat him 3 times in a row. Now, let's check the answers, darling students. Number 1, 2, and 3. And now, before I check there, let me go down and check there. Okay, Hussein says number 1 is despite. Well done. We got Gelani says despite. Elif says although. Great. And we got here number 2. Gelani says although. All right. Now, guys, let me check with our magical box and let's get the answer. Number 1. And let's check what's number 1 we got here. Hey, darlings, number 1 is despite my warnings. He kept on smoking. All right. Now, Elif says despite and Elif says in spite. Okay. Now, darlings, let's go to number 2 and number 3. Let's check with our magical box. What's the answer number 2? Oh, guys, your answer number 2 is although. Ellie says 1, 2, 3. That's a good one, guys. Well done. Number 3, guys. Your sentence is dash of being bad at pool. She beat him 3 times in a row. Now, guys, when you say 3 times in a row, you can also say consecutive. When you say consecutive, it means 3 times. All right? So, I need the answer for number 3. I'm going to go for number 4. They visited Madrid, dash, they didn't have time to visit El Parado. Now, that's your number 4. And your number 5 is dash, it was raining. We decided to go anyway. Now, that's your number 5. And your number 6 is she decided to go abroad for a year, dash, loving her boyfriend very much. Now, my darlings, I want your answers number 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, I can see on your messages are flowing here. Number 3. Okay, Hussein says number 3 is inspired. Gilani says number 3 is inspired. Wow. Hussein says number 4 is although. Well done. Let's go to our magical box and ask him what's the answer number 3. All right, we got inspired. Wow, you guys are well done. That means you understood it. Great. It's a great. That's your answer. Inspired is your answer. Hussein and the rest team, well done. You give me a right answer. Well done. Great, my darlings. I love you. Number 4. Let's go to number 4 now. And we got here Saida. Hi. She says, why don't we use inspired, also despite in the first question? Yes, I'm going to give you the answer for that. Inspired or despite in the first question. Right, in the first question we are using Saida. We are using for number 1. The answer is despite my warnings. Now see, remember when you say despite my warnings, it means what? That in the past you have been giving the person a lot of warnings. Hey, don't smoke. Hey, don't smoke. Hey, stop your smoking. Inspired. That's why even giving out a lot of warnings, the person never stopped smoking. So it means what? That's why we use despite there. Means the person already had informed the person very well that in the past that you are going to have a smoking or your health problem while you keep on smoking. That's why Saida, we use there despite. I hope it's very clear to you now. And guys, I got a lot of answers. Fatima is here. It's East. Oh, great. Thank you, Fatima. Welcome to the class. And guys, let's go to number 4. We got a lot of students saying here. Elif says 4 is and 5 is although and 6 is despite. All right. Hussein says number 6 is despite. Well done. Okay, we got Sihani says 5 is although. Wow. And Gilani says although and Gilani says 5 is despite. Hey, my darling students, don't go away and let's check with our magical box. Number 4, what's the answer? Hey, you're doing good. Number 4 is although. Thank you, guys. In number 5, let's see. Number 5 is our although again. And number 6, let's check the answer together. Now that's your despite. All of you, my darlings, I want to clap for you guys. Well done. You did a good job. Wow, because you're my darling students of upper intermediate. Well done. This is Eric Boraki. We just need to come to my class. 28 minutes past 6 p.m. And you are answering all the questions. Oh my God. My darling students, you are the best. All right? You're doing a good job. Well done. And don't sleep in the class. All right? Because I love you. Don't sleep in the class. All right? Great. Now let's go to our number 7, 8, 9, and 10. Guys, let's do it together. Look on the board. It's not written on my face, my darlings. It's written on the board. Look there. It says the number 7. He went on holiday to Thailand dash of the expensive airfare. All right. Number 8 dash. It was only the first time they met. They made friends immediately. Immediately means instantly. All right. Number 9. The English actor Oliver Reed was often rude to people dash he was always kind of animals. All right. And your last one is number 10. Socrates never had much money dash being very famous in his own day. Now my darling students, number 7, 8, 9, and 10. I know you're giving out the answers. I want all of you to write on the answers quickly and let's see with our magical box. What could be the right answer? 30 minutes past 6 p.m. A very good evening to you. This is Eric Barak with you. Upper intermediate class, just English. We're into the first hour. We are talking about clauses of contrast. Coming up will be clauses of purpose. And of course, after the break, I'll be giving you a lot of information on advertisements and business. Will be coming in the second hour. So stay with us right here in upper intermediate. Let's look up what's going on there while we are talking. Great. Wow. We got here. Nijat says, hello all. Hi, Nijat. Welcome to the class. Now, that's my music for all of you. Glenn says 8 is older. Glenn says older is 9. Saida says 10 is despite. Wow. Hussein says 8 is older. And Glenn says 10 is despite. Now, my darlings, that's a great. You are doing good job. Hussein is saying 9 is older. And then we got Siani says 8 is older. Wow, it's going too fast. Great. Now let's check the answers together. Wow, you guys are too fast. That's great. Oh, wow. Let's check number 7. Oh, wow, we got inspired here. And guys, let's go to number 8. And we got here although. That's great. And let's go to number 9. Okay, we got alter. And then, guys, let's check number 10 now. We got despite. Wow, well done, guys. You guys are awesome. You are the best. You know why? Because you're giving me the answers, my darlings. You're great. Well done. Now let's go into the second part. We just finished off. Great. Well done. Give me 5. Give me 5, guys. You did a good job together with me. I'm proud of you, my darling students. My email address is right on the board. BarakEric1429@gmail.com. You're welcome to drop me an email during the week. You can write me about your grammar parts, about your vocabulary, and I'll be there to help you and reply you back as soon as possible right here, okay? 32 minutes past 6. I will be giving you a break very shortly. Don't worry. Let's study quickly clauses of purpose. Now, here we got here. Sayani says, thank you. And Glenn says, I think that I understand very well. Wow, that's great. You all have understood it very well. Oh, great. Love you guys so much. Gilani says, I understood. Great. Elif says, you are the best. Come on, guys. You are also the best. And that's why I'm the best, because my darling students, you are. And you are my darling students. And you are great, great for me. You know that. I love you guys a lot. Now, guys, let's go quickly into the clauses of purpose. Great. Now, guys, we talked about clauses of contrast. Now we're into the second part, clauses of purpose. All right? Now, when you say clauses of purpose, we have different examples as connectors. All right? Fatima says, thank you for lesson. Great, Fatima. You're welcome, my darling student. Sit in the class and you'll have a great fun. All right? Now, we have examples for our connectors, which we use for purpose. All right, my darlings? Look on the blackboard. It's not written on Eric Barak's face. Hello. Love you, darlings. It's written there. Example, in order to, so as to, so that, and for. All right? Guys, get a paper and write down your clauses of purpose right now before I scroll to the next page. All right? Fatima says, thank you for the lesson. Well done, Fatima. Thank you for coming into my class today. I hope you guys are really enjoying my class. And guys, don't worry. I'm always with you. Make sure when you make a mistake, that's the right time for you to learn, okay? So don't worry. I hope you're enjoying a class with me. I hope so you're enjoying. You know my classes are always, we are studying, we are dancing, we are chilling, we are laughing, all right? You know that very well. Because we do all things together right here with Eric Barak. Great. Okay, guys, let's go into clauses of purpose now. In order to, we have to, we got so as to, we got so that, and we got for. And Gailani says, right, hey, thank you, guys. I'm sorry if I pronounce your names wrong. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. if I pronounce your names wrong because I can't speak Turkish. My bad luck. But don't worry. This is English class, not Turkish. Great. Let's get back. Clauses of purpose now. Clauses of purpose are connectors which are used when one action or clause results in, explains, or provides an intention of another clause. Alright? Usually the one with the main verb within a sentence. Alright, my darlings? Now let's have a look on a simple example. Don't get mixed up. We're into the clauses of purpose now. We have finished clauses of contrast. Alright? We're into clauses of purpose now. Alright? Number 1. Bilal took out his pen in order to write a letter. Now it says here in the brown written information for you guys to understand very well. Our main sentence is Bilal took out his pen in order to write a letter. Okay? Now that means what? Clause of purpose result is one clause. Bilal took out his pen, explaining the clause to write a letter. And the purpose was what? Because he wanted to write a letter. Am I right? So that's why Bilal took out his pen. And the purpose was what? To write a letter. That's why Bilal took out his pen to write a letter. Now that was the purpose. Alright? Great. Now let's go to number 2. Serkan picked up his fork to eat his dinner. Now my darling students, I want you guys to look at the blackboard. Look at the sentence says Serkan picked up his fork to eat his dinner. Now guys, I want you to tell me the purpose why Serkan picked up his fork. Hello darlings, where are you? Serkan picked up his fork to eat his dinner. Now my question to you guys is, why did Serkan pick up his fork? Guys, give me the purpose. Why did Serkan pick up his fork? 37 minutes past 6 p.m. This is Eric Barak with you. A very good evening to you guys. Serkan picked up his fork to eat his dinner. Now tell me, why did Serkan pick up his fork? Alright, Hussein says to eat his dinner. Now Hussein, well done. That's the right answer. The purpose was to eat his dinner. Alright guys? Nijat says to eat his dinner. Well done. Great, Nijat. Oksana. Hi, Oksana. Welcome to the class. Now, yes, she says to eat. Well done. Great. So, guys, you answered very clearly. Contrast of a purpose. Serkan picked up his fork to eat his dinner. Sayani says to eat his dinner. Well done. That's the right answer. Now, let's go to example number 3 before we go to the main exercise. All right? Najat says because we're using forks for eating. Najat, that's great. We are using forks for eating dinner, right? Or meals. Wow, guys, I love Hamsi, trust me. Trust me, guys. I just love Hamsi like anything. I love Hamsi. I love John kebabs. I love Adina kebabs. And of course, I love Monty, and I love also I forgot, sorry guys, kofte. I love cheek kofte, and also I love like different type of Turkish food. So we need fork. That's why Najat says we eat a lot of Turkish food. Najat, I totally agree with you. Great. Sometimes we use spoon and knives. That's right. We do use spoons and knives too sometimes to eat your food. Well done, that's great. Let's go to example number 3 together. Zainab stood up, best view of the game. Alright? Same way we have example 4. Elif switched on. Now that's your phrasal verb, switched on. Elif switched on the light so that he could see the room. Alright guys? Now these are similar examples where you see the purpose is coming later Here, Elif, she switched on the light so that he could see the room. All right? Now, guys, I want to explain something very quickly here. When you use your connector to, remember... Elif says dolma. Thank you, Elif. I'm so sorry I'd forgotten dolma. Guys, yes. But believe me or not, I love your Turkish food. Dolma, can kebabs from Erzurum, Adana kebabs, then I love çiğ köfte. I forgot again. Yes, dolma, of course. And what else was there? I'd forgotten out. Oh my God, there are a lot of Turkish food. I love pide, poğaça. Oh, great. This is my Turkish food. I love to eat in Turkey. It's great. And thank you, Fatima, to eat dinner. Elif says dolma. Yes, Elif, I'm sorry. I forgot dolma was there. Okay, so to, guys, look at the board. To says, we use to plus verb to say why we do something, all right? Now, the example is there. I'm going to Ireland to visit my family. Now, when you say that, I'm going to Ireland to visit my family, now that's showing to do something. Here, in the sentence, the person is going to fly to Ireland to visit his family. All right? Great. Let's go to number 2. Monty, yes, Gilani, Monty also, guys. I know Monty. Oh my God, there are a lot of foods, my darlings. Oh, I'd forgotten. Urfa kebabs. Great. They're also good. But I love all the foods down in Turkey. Love you. In order to, and then we have so as to. Now, guys, remember, we can use in order to or so as to. It's a similar, all right? For example, I am going to Ireland in order to visit my family, all right? So both connectors can be used here. In order to, in our first example was only connector to, all right? So it can be used. Now let's do an exercise together. Get ready. Guys, your words are here. Fatma says Monty. Wow, Monty is, I think, from Kayseri, right? Hello, darlings. Is it true? Monty is coming from Kayseri. Am I right or wrong? Just let me know. And guys, let's go to exercise number 2. Choose the correct expression of purpose from the words given in the bracket. My darling students, you got your words are here, your connectors, so as not to. Then you got to there. Then you got in order to. And you got so that. And then you got in order not to. So guys, I'm giving you the sentences. And I can see Sayani says yes from Kayseri. Thank you, Sayani. You're such a darling student. Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, Gali says Korum and Kayseri. Great. Now guys, let's do our sentences together. Guys, write on your connectors and your sentences. Concentrate on your exercise. Dash, make any mistakes. Now, which is your connector here, guys? Quickly write down and tell me the answer. And for number 2, you have to wake up dash on time. Number 3, you have to register dash participate in the forum. Number 4, she left work early dash be at home when he arrives. And guys, your number 5 is ships carry lifeboats dash the crew can escape when the ship sinks. Guys, I need your answers. Wow, Hussein says number 1 is in order not to. Okay, that's great. I'm getting your answers. Najat says Manti is common in Turkey, but Kayseri style, most famous type of Manti. Hey Najat, thank you so much for giving me that update of Manti. And guys, I love the Turkish food. Trust me guys, it's great. And guys, one more thing I want to tell you. I will be going for a break and you'll be going for a break to grab up your coffee, your tea. For God's sake, come back to the class and we're going to have a lot of fun again. We're going to talk about business, advertisement. We'll be starting exactly at 7 o'clock, so don't forget. But before we go for a break, let's do this quickly, our 5 sentences. Number 1, Hussein says it's in order to, not okay. Najat says so as not to. All right, that's good. So let's check with our magical box number 1. And the answer here is, oops, so as not to. That's great. Let's go to number 2. Before we go for the break, let's have quick answers. Number 2, great, is 2. Your number 3 answer should be, guys, in order. And I think it's in order 2. Well done. And your number 4 is going to be 2. And your number 5 is going to be so that. These are your answers. And Elif says, do you live in Turkey? Elif, I don't know. Yes, guys, I live in Istanbul. And I'm from Justenglish, your favorite school and my favorite because I'm from Justenglish. All right, guys. Coming up will be a break right now. I'm giving you a break. Enjoy your break, relax, and I hope you enjoyed my class. And guys, at 7 o'clock, we're going to start the class again. This is upper intermediate, Eric Barak, Justenglish, and 7 o'clock, we're going to start with advertising and business. Coming up in the next hour, guys, you need to have a great fun. Enjoy your break. I love you.
Olduğun yerden hemen kalkman gerek. Adım at ki gerçekleşsin her dilek. Bekliyor seni parlak bir gelecek. Sen ona gittikçe o sana gelecek. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile gel. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile gel. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile gel.
A world with a joy and smile, a world where everyone will lead by satisfaction and learn to survive in the outside world, Justenglish style. Learn, play, sing and dance, do what you don't see anywhere else. Learn, play, sing and dance, do but do Justenglish style.
Hayat devam ettikçe bitmez bu yarış. Sen de bir dil öğren, macerayla tanış. Hayat devam ettikçe bitmez bu yarış. Sen de bir dil öğren, bu dünyaya karış. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile gel. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile gel. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile gel. Justenglish'le şimdi sen de dile gel.
Knife. Enthusiastic.
Pronunciation.
Enthusiastic.
And enthusiasm. Acoustic.
Reci bilmiyorum.
Recipe.
Recipe.
Bir daha.
Recipe.
Clark. Pronunciation.
Justenglish'le Olduğun yerden hemen kalkman gerek. Adım at ki gerçekleşsin her dilek. Bekliyor seni parlak bir gelecek. Sen ona gittikçe o sana gelecek. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel.
A world full of joy and smile, a world where everyone won't live by satisfaction and earn to survive in the outside world. Just English style. Learn, play, sing and dance. Do what you don't see anywhere else. Learn, play, sing and dance. Do but do just English style.
Hayat devam ettikçe bitmez bu yarış. Sen de bir dil öğren, macerayla tanış. Hayat devam ettikçe bitmez bu yarış. Sen de bir dil öğren, bu dünyaya karış. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel. Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel.
Knife.
Knife. Enthusiastic.
Enthusiastic.
Pronunciation.
Enthusiastic.
And enthusiasm. Etrustik.
Recipe bilmiyorum.
Recipe.
Recipe. Recipe.
Bir daha.
Recipe.
Clark.
Clark.
Clark. Pronunciation.
Justinglishle şimdi sen de dile gel.
Hey, welcome back after a short commercial break, guys. This is Eric Burak again with you. We just had finished our break and we are back to the class. This is upper intermediate, and not forgetting out, this is upper intermediate class along with me, Eric Burak. Upper intermediate right here from Just English. Well, now the time is 1 minute past 7 p.m. and you guys, I hope, had a great time. Enjoyed your break, and I'm enjoying my coffee. Wow, that's great to have a coffee, you know, just keeps you awake and strengthens you up a lot. So I'm enjoying my coffee, and guys, welcome back to the class. And now the topic is going to be right away different topic, as you guys know about it. It's going to be a vocabulary bank, and we're going to talk about advertising and business. All right, my darling students. Good. And Gilani says it's good to see you again. Hey, good to see you guys. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to the class. Now, this is second hour. It's a vocabulary bank. And guys, in the vocabulary, we're going to talk about advertising and we're going to talk about business right here, upper intermediate, 1 minute past 7 p.m. A very good evening to you. All right, my darling students. My email address, if you've just joined my class, remember my email address is on the board. It says brockeric1429@gmail.com. You can drop me an email during the course of the week. It's not a problem. You can ask me about the grammar, about the vocabulary, or any of the parts related with English. Just drop an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. So guys, let's go back to our lessons now. Of course, we always chill together, but now it's time to look on the board, not on Eric's Burak's face. It says advertising and business. Now guys, tell me, I got a question here. What is meaning of the word advertise or advertising, guys? Would you like to share me your idea? What do you mean by advertise or advertising? Guys, come on, let me know. Okay, we got here Authentic Diamond says, hello teacher, thank you. I am learning better than you are telling a very nice lesson. Oh, great that you are learning. I love to understand you guys more better. Thank you. And Machinist Man says commercial. Great. Now, my darling students, when you say advertise or advertising, it actually means to do a commercial for a brand. All right? For example, now let's have our information from our magical box and see, by the way, Machinist Man and Aesthetic Diamond, thank you for joining the class. And I'm glad you guys are enjoying the class and learning a lot. Guys, if you look into our blackboard on the blank with the brown color says, a notice or an announcement in a public media promoting a product, service, or event, or publicizing a job vacancy. Now that is called a commercial. Thank you, Machinist Man. Thank you for the right answer. That is your commercial. All right, guys. To start your business or to do something right, make sure that you should do advertising. All right. This is Vocabulary Bank Hour, advertising and business. This hour we are doing together. The time is 4 minutes past 7 p.m. If you join upper intermediate right now, this is Eric Burak with you, and I'll be taking you all the way till nearby 8 o'clock. Sit back, but don't sleep. Promise me you're not going to sleep. You're going to enjoy the class. This is advertising and business class right here, okay? So don't sleep in my class, all right, my darlings? Great. So thank you very much for all the information given out there. Now we got some examples here. Verbs and expressions. All right, students, when we say verbs and expressions, now you might be thinking, what is Eric Burak talking about? Now, guys, verbs and expressions are actually means complete the sentences with verb from the list in the right form, okay? We got a present simple, we got a past simple, or a past participle. All right, my darling students, I would like you guys to give me the answers right away, okay? So guys, make sure you keep your things ready and give me the answers. Get your pencil and write down. Ugur, I nothing understand why. Now, Ugur says, I nothing understand why. Now, guys, this is upper intermediate class and welcome to the class. Our vocabulary topic now is advertising or advertise, as we are learning about it, okay? Now, our first exercise is going to be upon verbs and expressions, all right? You should complete the sentences with the verb from the list in the right form: present simple, past simple, or past participle. All right, my darling students and darlings, this exercise I'm giving you out from our upper intermediate English files vocabulary bank, so not to worry. So let's go with sentence number 1. Now, before you go into sentence number 1, it says, although GAP stands for Genuine American Product, most of its clothes are dash. Now, from this group here of your verb expressions, you will select your answer, your word, and let me know what's your word. All right, guys? Please write down these words quickly on a paper as I'm going to scroll the paper. All right, guys? Please write down quickly, my darlings. Write down quickly. Okay, guys? Give me the answer for number 1. Although GAP stands, okay. Machinist man says manufacturer, well done. Let's check with our magical box. And what's the answer? Oh, wow. You said manufacturer. Guys, remember, when you're putting up your answer, giving up your answer, make sure that you check your tense, whether they are going to be in present simple, past simple, or past participle. All right? And your words are here, all of them. All right? We did sentence number 1, and we got the right answer from machinist man says it's manufactured. Okay, you forgot the tense. It's manufactured, but that's a right answer. Let's go to sentence number 2. In 1989, Pepsi Cola dashed a new product called Pepsi AM, which was aimed at the breakfast cola drinker. It was an immediate flop. Number 3, the Spanish airline Iberia dashed with British Airways in 2011. So guys, I need your answers here. We got another group says here, cute Paul says, hello teacher, I agree with from Turkey. I want to be an English teacher when I grow up. I am sure this video will be useful. Oh, great. Thank you for so encouraging messages. Yes, my darling students, you are doing well, and it's not difficult for you to learn English, and you can become a teacher like me. Not to worry. Let's go to number 2. Nijat is say hi, welcome back. Saida is welcome back to the class. Machinist says produce. All of them are saying produce. Let's check with number 2. What's our answer, guys? All right, well done. Let's check our answer. Number 2. It's launched. Okay, and Gilani says market. You tried. Well, that's good. Guys, again, I'm going to scroll back. Write down your words quickly somewhere. Your words are become, close down, drop, grows, expand, export, import, launch, manufacture, market, merge, produce, set up, take over. Now these are your words. Quickly write down. I'm going to go to sentence number 3. All right? Get ready now. Let's do number 3. Guys, the Spanish airline Iberia dashed with British Airways in 2011. Give me answer for number 3, guys. Hey, my darlings, where are you? Don't sleep. Love you. Number 3. The Spanish airline Iberia dashed with British Airways in 2011. 10 minutes past 7 p.m. A very good evening to you. This is Eric Burak, Upper Intermediate Just English. Guys, Layla Amir says it's market. All right. Now, guys, when you give me the answers, make sure you put up the number. Layla, thank you so much for the answer. But I'm not sure if this answer is for number 3 or number 4. Guys, I want answer for number 3 from you guys. The Spanish airline Iberia dash with British Airways in 2011. I want answer number 3, darlings. And number 4 is Apple is considered one of the best companies in the world for the way they dash their products. Now let's check. Wow, we got Oksana here and Mechanism says March for number 3. Now guys, let's check the answers. Here we go. Well done, Oksana and Mechanism Man. Well done, giving the right answer. Thank you so much, my darlings. Let's do number 4 and number 5 together. Number 4, Apple is considered one of the best companies in the world for the way they dash their products. All right. Number 5, prosciutto is a kind of Italian ham. 2 of the best known kinds are Sentinella and Parma, which are dash in the Friuli and Emilia regions of Italy and are dash all over the world. All right, guys, I want answer number 4 and 5. Okay, we got Nijat says number 4 is produced. All right. Machinist Man says also number 4 is produced. Well done. But guys, my darling, lovely darlings, I need to check with our magical box what's the answer. And Upsana says market. All right. Let's see where the answer is. Great, Upsana, well done. Oksana, the answer is market. Well done. Mechanism Man and Nijat. Sorry, but don't worry. If your answer is wrong, not to worry, my darling students. We are supposed to make a mistake and get the right answer. Well done. Let's go for the next one. Number 5, guys. Give me answer for number 5. Prosciutto is a kind of Italian ham. 2 of the best known kinds are Sentinella and Parma, which are dash in the Friuli and Emilia region of Italy and are dash all over the world. Now, my darling students, would you like to tell me which verb expressions are coming in number 5? Look at your sentence, and I need to answer number 5 and number 6 is coming shortly. The Royal Bank of Scotland dash Net West Bank in 2000, even though it was in fact a smaller rival. All right. Number 6, I need the answer. We got number 5. Elif says, Elif Bulbul says, import the first blank and export the second blank. Wow. And Machinist Man says number 5 is export. All right, my darling cutie students. Let me check here. Okay. Nijat says 5, the first blank is grow and second is export. And Nijat says exporting. All right, let's check with our magical box. While we get number 5, let's do number 6 and 7 together. Wow, it's which are produced. I'm sorry, my darlings, but you're doing a good job. And 5B, your second blank says exported. That's your right answer. Number 6, guys. Ha! Me too, because you're my darling students. 15 minutes past 7 p.m. into the second hour, appointed with the class with me, Eric Borak, right here at Just English. If you're coming to my class for the very first time, don't forget to drop me an email during the week. My email address is borakeric 1429@gmail.com. You can drop me an email. I can let you know more about the grammar, about vocabulary, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Number 6, guys, and number 7, the supermarket chain Tesco dash the market leader in 1995 and is still the UK's biggest selling chain. So guys, let's have answer number 6 and 7. Thank you all of you for joining the class, and I know you are doing a good job. I want the answer number 6 and 7. And my darling students, are you enjoying my class? Are you happy in the class? Are you enjoying the class, darling students, or not? Tell me if you're enjoying my class or not. I need answer number 6 and 7. Machinist man says it's take over. All right, well done. We are going to check that. And side says set up. All right, we are going to check with a magical box what's the answer. And I hope you are having a great fun in my class. Am I right? I love you guys a lot. Thank you for being in the class today. I love you guys. I love you, my darling students. Number 6, let's check with our magical box. Thank you, Najat, and thank you, Machinist, and of course, Saida and Utsana for giving your feedback. Let's check the answer. Number 6 is took over. All right. Machinist man says take over. All right. The tense was different, but thank you for the answer. You did a good job. Yes, only the the tense was to be from take over to took over. Hi, Lila. Welcome to the class. This is your Eric Burak, your teacher, but just call me Eric or call me Burak. Don't call me teacher. Don't call me Hojam. Hi, Eric. Hi, Burak. Just call me. All right, my darling students. 18 minutes past 7 p.m. Good evening. Let's do number 7 together and number 8. Number 7 says the supermarket chain Tesco, the market leader in 1995. And is still the UK's biggest selling chain. Now guys, I want to ask you guys, in Turkey, do we have this chain Tesco? Guys, tell me, do we have this chain called Tesco super selling market in Turkey? Do we have Tesco? Do we have it here in Turkey? Okay, I want the answer for number 7 from you guys because you're my darling students and you're doing a great job. Give me answer for number 7 while I go for number 8. Nijat says number 7 is groaned. All right, I'm getting the answer there. And let's check more answers. Before that, let me quickly read for you number 8. Zara shops were opened in Spain in 1975. But the company soon dashed internationally. Now guys, number 7 answer and number 8. Okay, Machinist Man says, no, we don't have Tesco. Oh my God, we don't have Tesco. Thank you, Machinist Man, for the great information. Yes, I think I understood. We don't have Tesco in Turkey. But guys, I've been to Tesco in different countries. It's a great super chain market, by the way. It's really cool. All right. So number 7, let's check the answer. What could be the answer with our magical box? We got here became. Well done. And number 8, let's check our answer. What we got here? Expanded. Great. Number 7 is became. Number 8 is expanded. And guys, let's do number 9 and 10 together. Nowadays, it's quite a risk to dash a new business. In the UK, 20% of the business fail in their first year. All right? Number 10, the cost of living in Iceland is so high because of so many food products have to be dashed. Sorry. Now, guys, give me answer number 9 and 10. Okay, Machinist Man says we have been Wow, thank you. And I've been to Beam. It's a great supermarket. 21 minutes past 7 p.m. A very good evening to you. Guys, give me the answer for number 9 and 10. We are still into the second hour of our upper intermediate class today. And of course, we are studying about advertising right now. Coming up shortly will be also business right here. It's on the pipeline. So don't worry. As you're in the class, just relax and enjoy with me, Eric Rock. Okay. Oksana says setup. All right. And let's see more. Oksana says imported is number 10. Wow. Najat says number 9 is setup. All right. Let's go to your magical box and see if Najat or Oksana, what they were saying is right or wrong. Number 9 is setup. Well done, Oksana, and well done, Najat. Your answers are right. And let's go to number 10 now and see, guys. Okay, that's imported. Najat says imported. Well done. And we had Machinist Man says import. Don't worry, your answer is still right. You made a little mistake with the tense. That's not a problem. All right. Well done. Good job, my darling students. Let's do number 11 and 12 together now before we start into the next topic. Guys, let's do these two examples. It's on the blackboard. Number 11 says, during a boom period, the economy dashed quickly and living standards improve. All right. Number 12, during a recession, many companies, guys, remember, many companies dash and living standards dash. Now, I want you guys to give me the answers for number 11 and number 12. 23 minutes past 7 p.m. into the second hour. A very good evening. This is Eric Barak and Upper Intermediate Just English. My email address is barakeric1429@gmail.com. You want to drop an email related to the grammar or vocabulary, you can do that during the course of the week, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you for joining my class today. Okay, waiting for number 11 and 12. Wow, Oksana says, and Nijat says, and Machinist Man says it's gross. All right, let's check with our magical box. What's the answer? Well, guys, I'm sorry. I love you, my darlings. The answer is produced, but you guys did a good job. Well done. Nijat says number 12 is take over and drop. Guys, number 12 is during a recession, many companies close down. Guys, recession means something which is going down, all right? So things have to close down, all right? And the living standards are what? Drop. Now that's a right one. That's great, Oksana. Well done. Elif Bulbul says, if we have seen all the words and questions, we could have answered successfully. Yes, Elif, but I had given you guys all the words first. And I told you guys to write on all the words quickly before, because I have to scroll the paper. I'm so sorry, my darling students, because I have limited space on the blackboard. So I had told you guys to write on the words first quickly, and later we could have just started doing it together, and students have been doing actually, and most of the students have given the right answers. Elif and all of you, Oksana, Najat, and all of you, I love you guys. This is your Eric Barak, 25 minutes past 7 p.m. A very good evening to you. Now let's go to the next part. It says organizations and people. Now guys, this is your second exercise. Now students, please look on the blackboard. Now this is your second exercise, organizations and people. Please write down these words in the brown color somewhere. Now these words will go into your blanks. Quickly write down the words. Elif, write down a business or a firm dash company. Then your word is a branch. Then you got a head office. You got a multinational, and then you got a chain. Darling students, please write down these words because I'm going to change the page. Please write down the words in the brown so that you can fill them into your sentences. Gilani says you had to write them. Yes, yeah, guys, you all have to write them before I change. Guys, I have very limited time. Please write down these words quickly on a paper, and I'm going to change the page so that we can do the sentences together, all right? 26 minutes past 7 p.m. Guys, I've done number 1 for you. Okay, guys, my darlings, where are you? Number 1 is done. I wrote them quickly. Well done, Gilani. Yay! That's good. And I know all of you are writing that. That's great. Guys, your words are still on the board. Quickly write them. A business or a firm, company, a branch, head office, a multinational, and a chain. Sentence number 1 is already done for you. A chain, a group of shops, hotels, etc. owned by a same person or a company, all right? Number 1 is done. Number 2, guys. I want you guys to give me an answer for number 2 and 3. Number 2, dash an organization which produces or sells goods or provides a service. Now that's number 2. Give me answer number 2. Which word will come in sentence number 2? Number 3, dash company that has offices or factories in many countries. Now guys, my darlings, give me answer for number 2. Give me answer for number 3. And give me answer for number 4. The words are on the top there. Number 4 says dash the main office of a company. All right, guys. Give me the answer for number 2, number 3, and number 4. Hello, my darlings. Give me your answers. Let's check what could be your answers. And later, I'm going to check in the magical box for your answers. Guys, well done, and thank you for joining my class today. Oh God, it's a weekend today. I never knew that. It's a weekend. It's a great weekend today. But darlings, remember, if you're going out somewhere from your house to meet your friends or your family, make sure, put your mask, use your gloves, use your colonia, guys, and make sure, stay safe. All right, number 2. Oksana says company, all right. Number 2, Nijat says companies, all right. Now let's check number 2, guys. I need an answer for number 3 and number 4. Let's do number 2 and check with a magical box for the answer. Wow, number 2 is business and organization which produces or sells goods or provides a service. Well done, Oksana and Najat, for trying. You guys did a good job. My darling students, remember, the time you make a mistake, that's the time you're going to learn, all right? So you are feel free to make a mistake, not to worry. Let's go to number 3 now. Hey, darling students, are you sleeping? Number 3, dash company that has offices or factories in many countries. And number 4 is dash the main office of a company. Number 5, dash an office or a shop that is a part of a larger organization. Example, a bank or Justenglish, where you are studying and where I teach. All right, guys? Great. I need answer for number 3, 4, and 5. Wow. Laila, Najat, Sina. Hi, Sina. Welcome to the class. Bekineth says multinational. All right, that's number 3. Najat says number 4 is head office. All right. Elif says 3 is chain. All right, Elif. Gilani says head office is number 4. And Lila says also head office is number 4. Guys, look on the board. I'm going to use my magical box. And let's see number 3. What is our answer? Alright, that's multinational. Well done. That's a right answer, guys. Number 4. Okay, Lila and Gilani Oksana, they say it's a head office. Alright, let's see what's the answer. Well done. That's head office. Good job, my darling students. You're doing a good job. I never knew that. Number 5, a dash, an office or a shop that is a part of a larger organization. Example, a bank or a Just English. Like Just English is, for example, a part of a large organization. So here, what should be your answer, guys? It's branch. Okay, well done. That's great. Making this man says number 5 is branch. Thank you. Elif says number 4 is head office. Elif, well done. You're doing good, Elif. All of you are my darling, cutie, darling students. You're doing a good job. Quickly write down my email address. If you don't have my email address, it's on the blackboard there. It says barackeric1429@gmail.com. Drop me an email for any grammar, any vocabulary related with English, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Alright? Now let's go to number 2B. Now guys, quickly write down. This is another exercise we got here. Exercise 2B. This all I'm doing from the English file, upper intermediate. Alright? 2B says people. Now guys, we have people with different titles. Alright? Now remember, we have the CEO. Full form is Chief Executive Officer. Then we got a client, a colleague, a customer, a manager, the owner, and the staff. Guys, quickly write down these words on the paper. And my darling students, let's do number 1, 2, and 3 together. Number 1, dash the group of people who work for an organization. You will pick the words from here and give me the answer. Number 2, dash someone who buys goods or services, for example, from a shop or a restaurant. Number 2, I need an answer there, guys. And number 3, dash someone who receives a service from a professional person, example, from a lawyer. Now, guys, look on the board. All the words are there. Quickly tell me which word will come in 1, 2, and 3. Great. We got here. Making says number 1 is staff. All right. Elif says hi. Good, Elif. You're doing a good job. My darling students, you are. Nijat says number 2 is customer. All right. Sina says staff is first. Well, sounds great. Oksana says the staff. Okay. Making says 2 is customer or okay, you got a choice there. Number 2, making man says number 2 is customer or a client. Okay. Nijat says number 3 is client. Guys, let's check our answers. Number 1. Thank you for the great feedback. Number 1 we got here is the staff. Well done. Most of you gave me answers. Staff. Great job. Number 2, let's check, guys. Number 2, a customer. Great. And number 3, let's try number 3 now and get your answer. That's a client. All right. Good. You are doing good, by the way, guys. I'm so proud of you guys. You're doing good. You're giving all the answers. Well done. Let's read number 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I want the answers for number 4, 5, 6, and 7. Number 4 says, a dash person who works with you. Number 5, dash the person with the highest rank in a company. All right. Number 6, dash the person who owns a business. And your number 7 is dash the person in charge of a part of an organization. Example, a shop or a branch. Okay, let's start. Elif says number 1 is, okay guys, let me quickly check up there. Oops. Okay. Najat says colleague is number 4. Alright, well done. Najat says 5 is CEO. Wow. Elif says number 1 is colleague. Okay. 2 is customer. You're right, Elif. Well done. Oksana says number 4 is colleague. Okay, great. Makinist Man says number 4 is colleague. Well done. Nijat says 6 is the owner. Okay. And Elif says number 4 is staff. Great. Good try, Elif. We're going to check into the box. And we got number 7 says manager. Alright. And number 6 is manager. Oksana says manager. Nijat says 7 is manager. Okay. That's good. Now let's check number 4 with our magical box. Colleague is your answer, guys. Colleague means a person with whom you work. Also, you can say workmate or you can say colleague. All right. Hey, my darling students, are you enjoying the class or not? Are you enjoying my class or not? Or you are getting bored? Are you enjoying the lessons or not? Tell me right now. Number 5. Let's check number 5. The CEO, okay guys, the person with the highest rank. That's great. Number 6, let's check number 6. Now, oh my God, it says, oops, the honor. Great. Nijat says, sure, I enjoyed. Oh my God, it's only Nijat, you're enjoying the class. Hey darlings, what about you guys? Are you enjoying the class or not? Machinist Man says, Chief Executive Officer. Well done. Now that's the full form of CEO. Well done. That's great. And guys, I'm so glad you're enjoying my class. And guys, remember, I'm enjoying teaching you, my darling students. I love you, all my students, so much. All right? I really love you guys a lot because you are my students and I love you guys. All right? Malachi Kaya. Hi, Malachi. Welcome to the class. Good to see you. 38 minutes past 7 p.m. Let's go to number 7 now. The person in charge of a part of organization. Example, a shop or a branch. Guys, answer number 7. Nijat said manager. Wow. Let's check the answer here. Oops, it's manager. Gilani says it was very informative. Great. Thank you so much. And I know that you guys enjoy my class. I know that. And I know, and guys, don't forget, in my classes, always, we study together. You know that. We dance together. And of course, we talk. Ha ha ha! We laugh together. And of course, we focus on our lessons together. Alright? That's all about my class. This is Eric Barak with you. 39 minutes past 7 p.m. A very good evening to you, alright? This is upper intermediate. Now guys, let's go to our next part. And I want to show you about, if you've just joined my class, guys, remember that don't forget to write me your emails. If you like to know more about grammar, don't forget, onto the vocabulary bank, drop me an email. And most of the time, I know that students do write me an email. Sure, drop me an email. And my email address is right here on the blackboard. burakeric1429@gmail.com. All right? You can drop an email and I'll be happy to help you. And also remember, this is just English with you, and you know very well that if you want to learn English, make sure you come to Just English. We have wide range of the best instructors right here for you to help you to make sure that you learn the best English. All right, my darling students. 41 minutes past 7, guys. Remember, very soon we are going to say goodbye from the class. But don't worry. Today we did a good job, and we were learning about contrast of clauses, and we learned about purpose of clauses. Am I right or wrong? Guys, did you really understand clauses of contrast and clauses of purpose we did today? Did you really understand, and did you enjoy the class, which was last hour we did? I hope you really enjoyed it, all right? And guys, remember, in this hour, we were just talking about advertise, means advertisement, commercial. Like, for example, if you are going to open your business, all right, make sure that you always have your branding, all right? And that can be done through advertisement or doing a commercial. All right, my darling students, are you there or not? Where are you? Hello? Class is not finished. Where are you gone? Gilani says, yes, I did. Thank you so much. Nijat says, I understood. Hey, my darling students, that's so kind of you. And I'm so happy that you guys have really understood. Thank you so much, guys. You are great, my darlings. You know that? And I love you guys a lot. From the bottom of my heart, I love you, my students. Always remember, when you're going out, make sure get yourself a safety precautions, all right? Safety is very important. Senna says, I have never been to your class before. Yes, I'm really understanding, a lot of fun. Thanks. Hey, Senna, you are enjoying my class. Great. Senna is enjoying. Great. That's good. Now, guys, remember, when you're going out of your house, make sure that you have your safety precautions required, all right? Put your mask, make sure, have your gloves, use your clothes, keep a social distance, and talk to people. Will you do that? Guys, that's my request to you, my darling students. Will you wear your mask? Will you wear your gloves? Will you use cologne? Will you keep a social distance when you go out? Promise me you will do that, because I love you guys, because you are my darling students. Promise me you will do that, because I need you guys, because you're my students and you need to study hard, all right? I hope this safety you will do for yourself. You need to keep yourself safe, all right, my darlings? And guys, today was a weekend. I hope you had a great time. We studied a lot today, and it was really good. Now tell me about yourself, guys, quickly. Did you guys ever travel out of Istanbul to other countries? Would you like to tell me now? Quickly tell me, my darling students, if you traveled out of Istanbul to other cities of Turkey. Did you travel, and where did you travel? Would you like to tell me right now? And how was your experience while traveling out of Istanbul? Guys, I'm looking forward to get your answers, to get your feedback, to know that how was your travel, if you really traveled out of Istanbul to other parts of Turkey. Do let us know right now. Oksana says, thank you, Eric. Great, guys. I'm called Eric Burak. Call me Eric or call me Burak. I'm just happy, my darling students. But please don't call me teacher or hojam. Just hi, Eric. Hi, Burak. That's me. All right, guys. Always remember, take care of yourself and take care of others too. All right. Have a great weekend. It's never easy to say goodbye, but my darling students, I have to say goodbye to you now. This time is coming up for me to say goodbye to you guys. Take care of yourself. I love you guys. Najat says, I've traveled lots such as US, Canada, UK, France, Italy, Hungary, Hong Kong, Taipei, etc. Najat, that's great. And Gilani says, see you next time. Great. I love you guys. Love you, my darlings. Take care of yourself. Love you, love you, love you, my darling students. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe and remember, don't go out without your mask. Promise me, alright? I love you guys, and Eric Burak with this says to you a very good evening.